I am Jogelekar, originally a Parsi Daisy Avari, married to a Maharashtrian, Vishwas Jogelekar. I have gone to Iran by Neapolitan Travels in October, and it is the best season to visit Iran, I think. It was beautiful, it was not very sunny, it was not very windy or very cold or anything, and we really enjoyed the trip a lot. My main wish for going to Iran was for a very long time. I have been wanting to go for last 15 years. I tried to get a visa. Thrice I tried, I failed, I couldn't get a visa. Then somebody told me it is because of your name, being a Hindu name, that you are not getting the visa. You try from a tour. So that is how then I started finding out about the tours, and I came to know about Neapolitan Travels. And I agreed immediately on going to the tour with my cousins. 3 of us went together. It's a beautiful country. Everybody had told me, why do you have to take a holiday to Iran? Why can't you go somewhere else? But I said, no, I am not this about it. I don't have any fears of visiting Iran. And it was beautiful experience. I came back telling everyone that once at least in your lifetime you have to visit Iran. The nature is abundantly beautiful there. It was mind-blowingly beautiful, let me tell you. The roads were so clean. I didn't expect Iran to be so clean, and I thought it was a poor country, but it is not. The perceptions we have sometimes are really wrong. And I found that the streets were so clean. There were so many more gardens than what we have in India. The islands were also huge, wide, with beautiful flowers and plants, and sometimes even gyms inside the gardens they had. And it was just lovely. Also, it is not actually a religious oriented group at all. Although we had a very knowledgeable Dastur, absolute warehouse of knowledge, let me tell you. The amount of things that he told us and the amount of things that he knows are really worth writing down in a book. He was so good about it, and he was explaining throughout, and so we were able to understand our religion, our places of interest in a much better way than we would have done if we had gone individually. So it was an experience which is unforgettable. It was beautiful. Also, I think October is the best season because not being too hot, not being too cold, it was less tiring wherever we went. Although we had to climb quite a distance when we visited the Emperor's Palace or when we went up the mountain. But even then, those 300 steps on the contrary while climbing up, we were little wondering whether we will be able to do it. But everywhere, wherever we went, climbing also was very easy because the steps were not too high, and there were places where we could sit down. Kattas on both sides of the staircase where we could sit down, rest whenever we got little tired, and again climb up. So those 350 steps were absolutely not tiring at all. After reaching there up, it was so beautiful. The fire temples were all very well done, very well. Although they are smaller than what we have here, but they were very clean, very well maintained. And the old town of Parsi was beautiful, beautiful. The old houses there, the alleyways of the houses, and also the tour operator took us to one of the old Parsi houses which was there, Irani house, and he opened it for us and he showed us. And there were 3 levels down we went inside that house, where it was getting cooler and cooler as you go down, and it was a wonderful experience. We came to know about how they used to be, how they used to stay there, and from up you don't even realize that it has got 3 levels down. You think that it's a small cottage. So that was one very good experience we had. And also when we went to the old town of Persepolis, that was the height of the whole trip. It was so beautiful, and it's a pity that Alexander destroyed it so completely. There are ruins there now, but in spite of the ruins being there, you can imagine what it must have been. The glory of it, the beautiful carvings there is absolutely out of this world. And you feel so sad that a king like Alexander, who's considered to be Alexander the Great, actually the Irani people say he's Alexander the Destroyer. And it is true, I think, because he destroyed that city completely. It is all burnt up, but the glory of it you can still imagine, and it is still lasting. After so many years also, the carvings on the walls, the pillars which were massive, the carvings on the pillars that are massive, it's all there for you to see and imagine. The markets that we were taken to were also very nice. The hotels we were put up in were so wonderful, I cannot tell you. They were excellent hotels, all like 5-star hotels we were in, and the tour operators were really looking after us very well. The food was sumptuous, absolutely. Every day, like the food that was given to us, we were not even able to eat quarter of what they were giving each person. The journeys were excellent, the buses were very good. The whole tour operation was excellent. And I'm sure that next time I want to take a trip abroad, I will prefer to go by Neapolitan Travels rather than anybody else. I keep telling my relatives and sons also about it, that you must at least once go by Neapolitan Travels to understand what they conduct, how they conduct a tour. So it was a wonderful experience, and I think everybody should do it once.